Welcome to the Mad Cow Cast number 11 with your presenters Tracy, Jazz, David and myself Trevor.
But Christmas in Japan it's not like Christmas back home, is it?
No, they have fried chicken for Christmas because it's white and red and it's the same as Coca-Cola, I don't know.
You mean KFC?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do the full-on Christmas spread at the cow. It's the only place that's like back home for Christmas.
Full on spread. Okay, we're
There you
not
go.
plugging anything
There you go.
here.
No plugs. Just
No
a,
shameless
just a.
plug.
It's a fact.
No.
It's a fact.
Christmas
It's real
2012.
Christmas.
But they make Japanese people make reservations for KFC. There's a queue for
That
KFC
is
on Christmas Day.
insane. Yeah.
So which is wrong because like they'll think to make reservations at KFC and they don't fucking make reservations at the cow and we have to cook for 2 weeks to make this food. And they're like, what do you mean you need a reservation? Oh my god. It's like, think about it, people.
And that just pisses me off that Japanese people most of the year are very, very proud of their own. It's like, oh, we're Japanese, we're proud of Japan. But like Christmas, they just latch onto the most
Non-Japanese thing.
American.
KFC, yeah, but KFC's just wrong no matter what. No matter what day, maybe 4th of July.
Yeah.
Well, I spent
Right.
Christmas Day on a train, going north, and it's normally a 2-hour trip going up to Aizu-Wakamatsu,
I'll
in
think we went to
Fukushima.
Lapland.
Lapland, yeah. And
So you're on any train going north?
Is that what
just
you
on a
asked?
random train.
What you asked the JR guy. What is the train that goes north?
And yeah, what was supposed to be a 2-hour trip ended up being 11.5 hours.
Why?
Snow, big time snow.
That was like 4 feet of snow.
It was 80 centimeters.
So glad I wasn't
80
there.
centimeters of snow.
Yeah, I mean, obviously didn't predict that would happen because it's winter.
Winter. Well,
Just like England.
Mm.
Oh my god, it's cold and snowy every year.
I just love the hysteria in the news though, like in Japan. It's like, oh, I'm covered in white ash. And know what it is. As if they've been sprung by surprise by this mysterious.
Well, it amazes me in Tokyo that it snows like it's just like sticking to the ground so you can barely see it, and they stop the trains.
Mm.
I don't understand. It's just like
Just like England.
well, yeah, 80 centimeters of snow. That's
that's fair enough.
The
The train stop, but I'm sorry, it's like half a centimeter of snow, and they stop the trains in Tokyo. I'm just like, wait a minute, we have a party planned. God damn it!
I mean, if salarymen can get to work without a single functioning
Liver.
body or
What?
But they've got their like
Snow is
degradable
nothing.
suits.
So New Year in Japan. It's a little more interesting and cultural and genuine, I guess.
What, the kohaku?
What's that?
The kohaku is like hours and hours of enka and J-pop songs, like one after the other, between the red and the blue teams at NHK Hall, and they call that entertainment for New Year's. So.
If either of those teams won, I would still regard that a failure.
Well,
But
that's
Enka
the-
won this year.
The
Oh,
Japanese
fuck.
government's attempt to get rid of all foreigners finally and completely.
But the thing is, I talk to my students about this all the time. I say, oh, did you watch the kohaku? For every year since I've been back to Japan, I've asked my students, and they go, yeah, I watched the kohaku. Was it interesting? No, it's boring. And like, why do you watch it? It's tradition.
No.
It's like,
Well, why do you
what,
eat
40
KFC?
years of NHK tradition or something.
Why do you eat KFC then? Was that the Kojiki, the ancient Japanese script of the creation of Japan? Like, oh, and then the gods, after the drops of water fell from the sword, they tucked into a fat fucking bucket of chicken. I remember that.
Yeah. Good. That's Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
One bit we didn't do, it was reported that NTT Communications and other companies are developing a system in which users can get calorie counts of the food they're about to eat by taking a picture of the dish with their cell phone.
Wow.
I've always wondered how would that work if it's, that fake plastic food that they use in restaurants.
Did it have to say this has no nutrition?
Right. That would be awesome.
This is plastic.
It detects the shininess of the plastic.
Right.
Or yeah, you could use it to take pictures with fat people.
The calorie
How
count.
many calories? Yeah, your phone just explodes. Do not eat this fat
What would the calorie count for a plate of whale be? You reckon?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but does it discern between animals that are still living and like proper?
Well, it's a
Food.
Japanese system, so no.
Yeah,
Probably
you
not.
take a picture of a living animal. It's like, oh, yeah, that'll feed 5.
And the Oishi button lights up.
And you hear this, ooh, my!
That's great. Researchers at Kyoto University's Primate Research Institute found that monkeys enjoy watching TV.
Wow.
Why do I think of George Bush? Just popped. First thing that popped into my
Discovered that
head.
George Bush likes watching TV.
Is that-
what's described?
How's that input? Why would you need to be such that? Is there? There's never going to be a situation where a monkey not enjoying TV
Is
would be a problem.
Oh yeah, but did you guys see the thing where the monkeys made Anderson Cooper dress up as a bunny rabbit?
In a bid to lure international fans of Japanese subculture, the city of Kitakyushu is planning to build an otaku complex that will include a manga museum.
I think they should just
Oh,
build
that's
an
what-
otaku complex and put otaku in it.
And lock it.
And you lock it.
And
You don't have
gas
to
it.
lock it.
Stay
I
on
mean, you
fire.
don't need to lock it. They'll just stay there of their own volition.
Yeah, if you put an inflatable doll in the centre of the room, they'll never leave. They'll just hover around it.
No, it's got to be a real doll.
As opposed to-
The real
as
doll.
opposed
As
to
opposed
the-
No, the real doll. The actual real doll, which is like a lifelike doll.
What David's just said has raised an amazing point about Japan, and perhaps we've been here too long, is that in Japan they're so obsessed with dolls that there are levels of realness of in England, any
Specify.
sex doll would just be
A
a
sex
doll.
doll.
Oh right, that's
In
just a
Japan,
doll.
inflatable, I don't do that. Shit, you pervert. I do the
Real
stuff
doll.
that's almost like a real person. That's fucked up Japan is.
So, the next show is this coming Saturday, January.
Wears Calvin Klein's.
Which will have already
Hey.
happened by the time we get this video.
No, it won't, Young Jazz. Really?
I don't know.
Well, when's the next show then?
Saturday.
February the 5th.
Well,
Okay.
let's start with January.
Let's do it twice.
Okay, let's do it twice. Take one.
So the next show is January the 8th, this coming Saturday at 8 o'clock, but get there early for good seats at the Pink Cow, Tracy's Wonderful
And
Restaurant.
dinner.
Come for dinner.
Not a bucket of chicken inside.
Not a bucket of chicken.
But you
No
can have
way.
chicken if you want. So our next show is February the 5th. February the 5th at 8 o'clock, but come early, at least 7 o'clock, to have some delicious food at Tracy's Wonderful Pink Cow Restaurant.
No bucket of chicken inside.
If you're wondering why we're laughing more than we should be at that joke, then you need to go back in time. Okay, that was the Cow Cast. Bye!
Bye.